Alright, so I've been reworking the bouncy thingy off the enemies' heads. It's a little buggy. I'm still trying to like work it out, but if I can get it to work the way I want it to, then I can be happy, you know. So it does the same thing, except now the player won't always fall through the enemy. And what I did was I took away the bounce collider that was on top of the enemy, so it's like there's not one here anymore, and it's on that. It's like that for all of them, but I basically did a God, there's a lot of code here. So basically, like right here in the jump, I basically did the same thing as like the ground check. So I took like raycast and have it facing down, blah blah blah, here, and then I took a collider for each enemy it hits, and it might have something to do with it being an overlap circle. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah. And then I got like for each one, did a for each loop here for each one of these enemies. If it doesn't have the enemy damage in it, it will return and not run the rest of the code. But if it does have it in here, it will basically destroy the game object and put the bounce timer back to 0, and then it'll just keep incrementing back up. Let's go ahead and run this. So as you can see, I can still let me do the jump, but it'll still hit the enemy, which I'm not too sure why it's not entirely checking it. Might have something to do. I know it's working on that first enemy and the ones down here, so let me just do that really quick. I put 2 of them overlapping each other right there. That might be what's causing the issue, which it really shouldn't be, but now it's wanting to work, so I don't know. But now it's like giving me a little floaty thing here, so I'm really not too sure what's happening. Yeah, see, now it's just not. It might have something to do with the time scale of the system, where it's, I know Unity is a little finicky about it at times, where that if the game isn't keeping up with the game, or your system's not keeping up with the game time scale, it will basically not be able to run that line of code fast enough. So that might be what's happening here.